our main market is that snowbird community who's not here all the time. And when they're here, they don't want to spend an hour, 2 hours cleaning their dock, cleaning their boat. They just want to come here and enjoy it. So that's where we've found there's the most need and want for that service.
Another bonus episode in the Incubator Series here with Jack. He is the smiling face you see every day when you come in here. It was only right to include him in this bonus series as he's getting ready to graduate. We're going to learn what led him to want to be in the Lowth Incubator Center, what he's doing after, and so much more. But Jack, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I'm excited again to add another Incubator episode from the Lowth Center. If you're not familiar with all the great work they do here, be sure to check them out. And also be sure to go in the episode description. Check out all the other inspiring companies that have come on to this podcast. And with that, we're going to jump into it. You're doing a lot after graduation. I can't wait to dive into that. But what led you to want to be a part of the Lowth Center?
I think it started when I joined the entrepreneurship club on campus, which they have their meetings up here. So that's how I got exposed to the center. And it really started when I started coming here more was once summer going into my senior year, I was looking for an internship and didn't really know what I wanted to do, but was looking at finance internships. Those didn't work out, so I was kind of stuck and didn't really know what I was going to do. So, and then I saw Bert, the operations manager here, he posted something on Instagram and said, we're looking for, he had just been hired, and he said, we're looking for a student worker in the summer. And I was like, you know what? I mean, seems kind of perfect. And so I went, interviewed, got the job here, and then so worked here that summer and been working here since.
I love it. Well, what's your favorite part about being in the center? I know there's a lot of benefits here.
I just love being around all the people that come through here. There's a lot of cool people that I get to interact with. The incubators, faculty, volunteers, students come up here. So that's definitely the coolest part for me.
Yeah, you get to really see everything from the outside looking in, all of these awesome companies. And now we're getting ready as we're recording this new Venture Expo's coming up.
Yep.
What do you got going on behind the scenes for that as an employee here?
So I'm going to be expoing for capstone course. We have to create a business, and our business is Dirty Docks. It's a dog cleaning service. So we'll have a booth up here, and yeah, we're excited for it.
Tell me more about this Dirty Dogs.
So it started. So one of my partners in our group, his family has a house in St. Pete on the water with a dock, and he was like, we were just brainstorming ideas what we want to do, and he said, my dad. I thought about this the other day because my dad's always complaining the docks is always a mess, and they're snowbirds, so they're not always here. They're here in the winter. They're not here consistently. So. And he was like, I noticed that. And he says all the neighbors have the same problem. So that's kind of where it started. And we just thought of the idea of pressure washing docks and boats. And a lot of people aren't here all year. They're snowbirds. So figured there was a big market, especially around here. There's a lot of waterfront, St. Pete, Clearwater. So
absolutely a great idea. What's been your biggest challenge with that so far?
So our biggest challenge is figuring out how we're going to differentiate ourselves. I mean, there's plenty of cleaning companies, pressure washing companies. So, the biggest challenge is figuring out how we're going to be different from them. I know one of the things that we think we're going to be different is how convenient we are. So a lot of these companies are pretty old school, and there's been cleaning companies forever. So I think giving a little new school edge on it it's going to help us succeed.
I look forward to seeing it unravel. So this is going to be like a side hustle for you with this company. I know you're also something similar we both had finance backgrounds, both love entrepreneurship. What's your go-to now that you're getting ready to graduate in May?
So now that I'm graduated and I'm looking to go into commercial real estate brokerage. So I've always been interested in real estate, talking to people, landed on commercial, and always thought I'd be in sales one way or another. Once I realized that I could do that, pair that with real estate, I knew that was something I wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. I can't wait to see all this great stuff you accomplished. Now, how many partners do you have on the entrepreneurial side with this Dirty Docs?
So we have 5 people in our group.
All right, tell
Yep.
me about how they all come together, like their roles and why you have 5.
Yep. So we really have sectored it out. So I'm on the finance side, so I'm dealing with all of our financial modeling, projections, all that, and then we have someone that's dealing with our marketing, and we have Austin, who he was the original guy with the idea. So I guess he's the CEO,
Right.
And then the other 2 have been. One of them is also helping with marketing, and yeah, we're all really a team. We're all working together, but yeah, everyone brings their own little spice to it. So
I like that, delegating to the strengths of each person in the group. Obviously, a great lesson learned for all entrepreneurs. Once you have the ability and the funds to outsource the things you stink at, definitely do it. It's changed my company tremendously since I've been in this program. Now, I have to also ask, are people open to it when you're doing this reach out for them to clean your docs? Are they asking for your credentials, or how does all that work?
So yeah, we started doing just some preliminary market research and just kind of asking like, hey, like, how often do you clean your dock? Do you clean it? And we noticed the people who live here, they clean their docks just because they're here all the time, and
Right.
there is definitely an older crowd that live on the water. So we notice our main market is that snowbird community who's not here all the time, and when they're
Okay.
here, they don't want to spend an hour, 2 hours cleaning their dock, cleaning their boat. They just want to come here and enjoy it. So that's where we've found there's the most need and want for that service.
I mean, that's awesome that you're really finding a niche and you're gonna start running with it. With 5 people helping, I'm sure that's also nice where you don't feel overwhelmed with all of the responsibilities. Do you see that ever transitioning to cleaning different water side things, or what do you see?
Yeah, definitely. So right now we're focusing on dock cleaning, but we're also going to be offering some a la carte style services, like if we're coming to go wash your dock, we can come wash your boat, gas up your boat, different things like that. We've talked about partnering with different companies. Like there's a device that flushes motors that actually one of our professors has a connection to. So
Ooh.
we were thinking about that. That's something that we could offer. So yeah, we're definitely open to expanding and kind of catering to whatever, as we see, like if there's a certain need or certain like level of want, then definitely, yeah.
That's definitely exciting that you got your minds open, you're willing to expand. But now part of expanding is having these conversations with other entrepreneurs, other high achievers. If you could have a conversation, a coffee, a sit down with any entrepreneur throughout history, Jack, dead or alive, who would you choose?
Ooh, what do we think?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in your response, because being in the Entrepreneurship Center, you see hundreds of companies each day, all about what people are doing. So I'd love to hear whose mind you'd like to pick.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go with Grant Cardone.
All right, tell me why.
He's a big real estate guy, and I've always been interested in real estate, going into real estate. I always thought it was cool investing in real estate. I kind of always thought that that's a path I would take. I would, have a job, and then once I had the money to do so, and I would, venture into that. I grew up. My dad owned a few 3-deckers in our town, so I always thought that was something I'd be interested in, and then I fell into actually as a job doing selling commercial real estate. So
Awesome.
I think he'd be a cool guy to pick his brain and talk about what he's done.
Let's take it a step further. Where would the meeting go down if you could pick that too?
Where? I mean, I'd love to see him here in Tampa. Yeah, I'd love to sit down here, St. Pete, somewhere. Yeah.
I love that. Bring him to the community. I mean, he's done a lot. That 10X is certainly inspiring and a way to maybe set some goals for everyone out there. Where can we find more about you online? Where can we find more about Dirty Docs, everything in between?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, Jack Foley, Dirty Docs. We have Dirty Docs, just Dirty Docs on Instagram, and yeah.
I love it. Well, everyone out there, be sure to check out this early stage startup. If you are in the community and need your deck, your dock, everything in between taken care of, he's the go-to guy. And we are at That Entrepreneur Show on all social media and YouTube. Be sure to check us out there. But the YouTube channel with That Entrepreneur Show is, of course, under Vincent A. Lancy. Subscribe to me there. You'll see the mental health breaks, the writing with authors, and That Entrepreneur Show episodes. There's a separate channel now. I'm getting used to YouTube now that I have some help. There's a playlist channel. So I've got an Incubator Series so you can check out all the cool and inspiring business owners I've had the honor of bringing to the show. But with that, we're signing off today, both of us in the Lowth Center. I always try to capture this background for everyone viewing on. Thanks again, Jack.
Thank you.